Hey dorks, it's Monday evening. I'm here in the basement of our parsonage, the rumpus room, as I like to call it. Everyone needs rumpus, the wild rumpus. Anyway, not much to say today. Had to go into the office. Monday was not my day off this week, sadly. But these things happen. A couple things just to share. Things with the church continue apace. A lot of transformation means a lot of work for me. A lot of insecurity for me. I don't know where they're going to be in 6 months, 9 months. And by extension, I don't know where I'm going to be. It could be 6 months, it could be a year and a half, but things, they are changing. But it's all good. I mean, at least from the view at 40,000 feet, it's all good. Being in the middle of it sometimes sucks, but it really is something they need to do, and it is, by and large, a good thing. Relatedly, I'm talking church today. I hope no one minds too much, just sort of talking about it. There was an interesting article in the New York Times about clergy burnout. Very interesting article. Finally beginning to really talk about it at the national level. There's a huge rate of burnout in my profession. A lot of reasons why. This article focuses principally upon the issue of communication. You know, clergy have always had this idea that it was a 24/7 gig. You know, if someone needs you at 2 a.m. for some really good reason, then you go. I mean, that's just how it works. Someone's on their deathbed, you go. If you find out about it, and if they call you and they ask for you, you go. Which has been great, and it worked really well when we were all living in an agrarian society, and and things were a little more fluid. But it doesn't work like that so much, and people really can now get a hold of you, and the temptation to engage them is incredible. I am texting people sometimes at 11 o'clock at night. I know there's something going on. I know they're up. I check in. If I were to include my hours, make my hours from the time I get up and check the first email to when I go to bed and check the last email, I'm working 12, 15-hour days, and that's by choice. I'm just doing it. But the work is intermittent, so I don't know, do you call it that? But anyway, there's this rate of burnout. We have higher rate of burnout, higher rate of heart disease, higher rate of depression, etc. than any other career in the United States. Who knew? The thing, though, that the article didn't talk about, that was a good article, the thing they didn't talk about was the real reason, I think one of the major reasons why you're seeing such a high rate of burnout, is for the first time in history, most of our institutions are also in a state of crisis. So it's not just the Smiths are going through a thing and they call. It's also the church itself, the institution itself, is in crisis. And that's where I get screwed. That's where my mind simply won't stop. I am reading and looking and thinking and talking and networking and making connections constantly. It's relentless. I think that's really the variable, the change that's causing such great stress. We are all, everyone in my line of work is asked to be CEO and spiritual advisor and best friend and preacher, and I mean, it's all of it. You're this, you're running a small not-for-profit, you're everyone's best friend, and it's a bizarre combination of stuff, and most of us aren't trained for all of it. I'm a lousy CEO. I'm a good spiritual director. I'm a pretty decent preacher. I love worship and song and prayer. So, there's skills to learn, and we all have different strengths. Best of all worlds, I wouldn't have to be a CEO. They probably would appreciate that. But those are the expectations. And were for a long, long time. And now it's not panning out. Now it's not really working. So what do you do? And so we're changing our institutions, which is incredibly stressful. We're changing the way we think and do ministry. It's nuts. And it's, stressful. Anyway, my thoughts for today. That's all I got. Little vlog for you. I don't know. It's good to see the Tube Dorks around. This was perhaps not exciting for all of you, but I just needed to share that and get that off my chest. Good article. Missing a piece. Yeah. I'll see you in a week.